Finally, it is here, Election Day 2020, and I am headed now to the polling place to cast my vote for the one and only Donald J. Trump. So hopefully by this time tomorrow morning, we will know who the winner is. And I hope that winner is my man, Mr. Trump. It is a beautiful day here in St. Mary's County this morning. Low 50s right now. Sun is out. Wind is not blowing like it was yesterday. But things are drying. Maybe by, let's see, today's Tuesday. I don't think I can get in the field tomorrow. Maybe Thursday or Friday we can get back in the field and start cutting some soybeans. I'm hoping that's the case. Wow. November, and I've only cut, what have I cut? 10 acres of soybeans, 12 acres, something like that. So we are way behind. But the next 7 days looks pretty good. Hey, a quick update on our trunk or treat at the hardware store. Wow, wasn't that a huge success? That was Trump huge. Yeah, we did have one Trump baby show up. That was the costume, was the Trump baby costume. We had 150 plus kids show up for trunk or treat. We were expecting about 50 or 60. Ran out of candy twice, had to go get more. We had a neighbor saw we had or knew we were running out of candy. I told her when she brought her granddaughter in. She actually went home and got a whole grocery bag full of candy and brought it to us. It was just a great night. No complaints. Everybody enjoyed it. The kids enjoyed it. Already asking about next year if we're going to do it again, if we're going to make it an annual event. I don't know. We'll see. But no, we were all very pleased with how it went. It as I said, just fabulous. The kids enjoyed it. The parents enjoyed it. Some socializing, not social distancing, but yes, socializing. Yeah, it was just a great time. Okay, let me head to the polls here. See what they're going to do about mask versus no mask. Let's see if I can get in to cast my vote without a mask. Not sure how, if they're enforcing it. We did have a case in Maryland go before a judge last week, but the guy who didn't want to wear the mask while voting, he didn't win. The judge did not rule in his favor. That was in Harford County, I believe. So we'll see what happens. I do have my cheesecloth here if need be. So okay, so it is election day. So let's make it happen and let's go vote. Okay. There we go. We have voted, and that really wasn't that bad. 36 minutes from the time I got out of my truck until the time I got back in my truck. So that's not bad, because I was hearing reports for early voting, hour and a half in line waiting. So 36 minutes is pretty darn good. And I was not asked to put a mask on until I got my somebody waving, because I have the Trump flag in the back. I didn't know who the person was. So I was not asked to put my mask on until I got my voter registration slip to verify the information. And then that's when someone came up to me and said, hey, you need a mask. I said, well, CDC guidelines and Governor Hogan's executive order state anyone with a medical condition should not be wearing a mask. Anyone with a medical condition that prevents them from wearing a mask should not wear one. I said, how are you all handling that? And the woman looked at me and she said, well, you're the first one today. You haven't, this is the, I don't know what to do. I said, well, there you go. And I voted without a mask because I am a rebel. So yeah, here it is, 11 o'clock. Polls have been open since 7. And I'm the first person that has come in without a mask. That's, wow, I can't believe that many people are following the instructions. Oh well. Hey, it's still a beautiful day. I've got some straw to take to the hardware store today. I'm going to head down to the farm. I've got to check on those soybeans I put in the bin. Well, it's been over a week, 10 days now. I may need to turn the air on, blow some air through them. So I want to check those out. Just a few odds and ends to do. I'm going to run up here to this other farm to check on these soybeans to see how wet it is. So not a whole lot happening. And then you know what? Tonight it's going to be a long night because I will be staying up late. Excuse me. I will be staying up late watching the returns. Ooh, I better stop at the liquor store today and make sure. I think I have enough at home, but I just want to make sure. There's nothing worse than running out of liquor in the middle of election night. So yeah, I'll do that as well. Well, this is the driest farm that I work. And what did I say about maybe trying Thursday or Friday? I don't think so. Let's see if I can get the shot here without the sun bothering you too bad. But look at that water. There's 6 inches of water laying there. And it is very seldom that I see water laying on this farm. But I've got it laying here. The worst part is over in that corner, and I think the video from a couple years ago showed me harvesting soybeans with a couple inches of water, had the header above the ground, but that was only about 4 acres in that corner. Over here, oh man, there is a lot of water laying here. This side of the road, a little bit of water, not quite as much, but yeah, it's this is crazy. And these are decent soybeans, you know, standing chest high here. They're not popping. Wow. Yep, it's wet. Okay, well, I don't. We'll see. We need the 5-7 drying days, whatever the forecast is at the moment. That's wow. That's a lot of water, but I have lost count. At one point we had what did I say, 6 inches 2 weeks ago, and we've had another 1.5 inches, I think, since then. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain in the last 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Nothing I can do about it. It is just a beautiful day out here on the bay, and the tide is quite low. Normally it's up about here, an average tide, but yeah, it's way down there today. Calm, very little breeze going. Of course, that's not helping the soybeans. Temperature about 55, between 55 and 60. Hey there, buddy. Are you okay? Well, oh. No. I guess you're not okay. Vote better next time. Can you see how clear this water is? I could probably walk out at least 2 feet and still see my feet. 24 inches. Yeah, that didn't sound good. At least I could probably walk out 24 inches and still see my feet. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's very clear water, even with all of the rain that we have had lately. That's because farmers are doing their job in cleaning up the rivers and the bays. At least in Maryland. I don't know what you guys are doing where you are, but here in Maryland, yeah, we're doing our job. I'm not seeing much good stuff on the beach today. Ah, yes. I see a bushel basket. Let's see if it's in good shape or not, if it's worth taking home. Ah, it's got the bottom in it. Yeah, it'll hold the big crabs. The little crabs may get out, but that's a good basket. I'm taking it home. I think my daughter always needs baskets when she's crabbing. There's never enough. Well, I think someone lost their battery. But it's cracked open. So yeah, that's no good. I don't guess I'm taking that home. Can you hear the sound of freedom? The Navy base is just a couple miles north here. Actually, this point sticking out is part of the base. And I guess they're getting some flight time in today. That is Trump's military. You know what I have not seen up here today? I have not seen a single eagle. And no, they don't fly south for the winter. They stick around, but in my pine tree down there where they normally hang out, I don't see them. I didn't see any flying around when I came into the farm. They will fly usually from this pine tree over here back over there. There's a couple of other pine trees that they'll sit in, but I have not seen a single one flying around today. I don't know, maybe they're all at the polling places keeping a watchful eye to make sure there's no cheating. I don't know, but that is very unusual not to see an eagle up here on this farm. Interesting. Especially with a beautiful day like this.